class. We're going to do 45 minutes-ish, and we're going to look at a few of the basics because some of you probably haven't done any yoga with me before, or you haven't done yoga for a while. So we're going to start, first of all, welcome, thank you for coming. Start by rolling the shoulders up, all the way up to the ears, and then roll the shoulders down, and then up. One more. Big deep breath in and release down. Change direction. Shoulders up. Bring the arms forward. Try and bring the palm, back of the hands together. Roll it forward. Feel that lovely expanse in the back. Feel that releasing through your shoulders. And then one more. We're just going to take the arms down towards the floor. Extend the fingers and stretch down. Feel the tummy pull in. And relax the hands, relax the shoulders. Shoulders up and then drop. Shoulders up and drop. And up. And drop. Now we're going to get warmed up in our usual way. So give yourself plenty of space, and you'll start with your right foot. We're going to tap it down with the toes. This is bringing the circulation to the foot and down the leg. Change it to heel and toe. Nice to be back. Nice to be back. Swap it over left. And then heel toe. Both feet. Bringing the hands. Stimulating all through your body, shaking up, waking up your body and getting the energy going. I'm going to take a step to the side and raise the arms. I'm going to take it round to the right. You're going to rotate through your hips to turn all the way to the right. And all the way down. Soften into the knees. Bring the hands down to the floor. Roll round to the other side and feel that lovely sensation in your back as you bring the hands back up. To the left, so rotate through your hips, keep the knees soft, take it down to the floor. And roll it all the way round. Back up to the top. Arms out in front, feet a little closer together. Going to take the right knee and pat with the left hand. So bring the knee up, up, and up. And also in this position, you're going to keep your knees facing forwards. Try not to take it across the body. Slightly different move. Think about bringing the knees up to your chest to keep the body upright. Opening up into the hip flexors, we're going to take the knee out to the side and pat the inside of the knee. Trying to bring the heel up into the groin. Take the arm above the head, stretch up tall. Working your hand down towards your heel without that bending forwards, keeping the body upright. Feeling that lovely stretch through the ribs. Feel that opening in your hips. Then we're going to march on the spot. Push those elbows up and back. So you're feeling that stretch from under the arm, back of the shoulders, pushing those hands over the top of the shoulders. This is increasing the circulation, just bringing the heart rate up a little bit. Right arm, right leg, up. Stretch those fingers up towards the ceiling. And then opposites. Always gets you. You just think you've got it, and then I swap it over. Keeps the old head ticking over. And then separate the feet. Raise the arms. Feel that stretch up through the body. Stretch up tall. Interlock the fingers at the top. Stretch again. Stretch up tall. Bring the arms down by your sides. Roll through your hips. Soften into your knees. Roll through your hips. Feel that lovely stretch through the front of the legs. Push the hip right out to the side. Feel that nice sensation through the hips. Change direction. I'm going to change this to a figure of 8. So you're going to push out to the side and then round. Push out to the side. Feel that lovely stretch on the inner thigh. Feel that sensation through your hips. Change direction. Now on the next one, we're going to raise the shoulder as we push the hip out. So push it up, feel that stretch in the lower back, feel that lovely stretch through the shoulders. Keep lifting. I'm going to release the hand off the hip and extend through the elbow. Push up with the elbow. Lift up. Draw the elbow back and down. Feel that nice squeeze coming through the kidneys. Feel that lift through the side of the body. And then we're going to change direction. So now we're going to come forward. Raise the elbow and come forward. Oh, a lovely stretch in your back. One more. Really push that out. And then raise the arms. Now gently interlock the fingers at the top. Stretch up tall. Cushion your ears with your arms. Take it over to the right just a little bit. Not too far, and then stretch up tall, pushing those hands up towards the ceiling, coming back to center, stretch up tall again, and now over to the left, just a little bit, and then push away. Excellent. Coming back, bring the hands down by your sides. Once again, roll the shoulders. And then bring yourself into Tadasana, mountain posture. So your feet are hip width apart. And to assess the hip width apart, you can place your heel in your instep. Allow your foot to rotate facing forwards. And keeping as much as you can, your feet facing forwards. Some people have a little bit of difficulty. If it's not comfortable, you can separate your feet ever so slightly. And then soften into the knees. Gently pull the tummy in. And ever so slightly tuck the tailbone down. This is going to bring your pelvis into neutral. Allow your arms to hang down by your sides. Gently raise the shoulders all the way up to your ears and roll down and back. Let the arms hang down by your sides. Gently draw the chin down to the chest. Feel that lovely stretch through the back of your neck. Hold there for a moment. And then raise the head. Allow the head to be parallel to the floor, chin parallel to the floor. Just bring that awareness to your breath. And bring that breath to your abdomen. If you wish, you can close your eyes and just focus down gently onto your breath. Take time. It's always good to take time to be still. We're going to move the body with the breath. So we're going to, as we breathe out, just gently take the weight forward onto your toes. Keep the heels in contact with the floor. And then back. Breathe in onto the heels. And then again forward, breathe out. Once again, you're going to work with the rhythm of your breath. One more. Coming back to center. And transfer that weight to the right, over onto the right foot. Keep the shoulders nice and level. And then across to the left. Breathe out. And breathe in. Whilst you're doing this, just be aware there's lovely sensations on the soles of your feet. Having that awareness that there are certain points on your feet that gently and ease through the organs of your body. So in doing this, it's like massaging your internal organs, as well as getting that lovely sensation through your body. And then back to center. Once again, keep those knees nice and soft, just for a moment, be still. And be aware of your breath. Always take a moment to be still. In our busy lives, it's nice just to be still. And then opening your eyes, take your palms to face forwards. And raise the arms gently up, noticing the stretch down the sides of the body, the opening of the ribs. Allow your arms to look up towards the ceiling, let your eyes follow your arms. And then we're going to go with the right side. So we're going to keep the left hand exactly where it is. You're going to rotate through your hips to your right. Your eyes are looking up towards your right hand. And then your right hand is going to come open and opening out to the back. As the hand comes down towards the knees, bend into the knees. And breathe in as you come up. Stretch up tall. Keeping the right hand exactly where it is, looking up at the left, rotate to the left with your hips, opening up. Bending into the knees, take a breath in. And stretch up to the top. Again, breathing out as you go round, making sure you create that big twist. Bend into your knees. Stretch up tall. Breathing out, rotate to the left. Bring the arm down. Bend into the knees. And come up. One more either side. Really stretch up tall. Remember that twist first, arm second. Allow your eyes to follow through. Becoming aware of that nice sensation in the neck as you follow your hand all the way around. Bending into the knees. And stretch up tall. Once again, bring the hands interlocked. Cushion your ears with your arms. We'll take it a little bit deeper over to the right, just a tiny bit more. And then stretch away. Feel that lovely stretch down your side. Breathe in, come back up. Stretch up tall again, cushion your ears with your arms. Over to the left. stretch away. Back to center. Stretch up tall, breathe in. As you breathe out, bring the arms forward. As you bring your arms forward, feel that lovely opening in your back. Take a breath in and lift. And breathe out, come down. This time, gently push the arms forward. Feel that extension in your back. Top of your back opening up, stretching through the shoulders. Breathe in, leave it up all the way to the top. And then release your hands down by your sides. Place your hands onto your shoulders. And we're just going to take a nice twist. First of all to the right. All the way around as far as you can. Bring it back to center. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, around to the left. Feeling that gentle squeeze into your kidneys. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Twist. Breathe in and come back. Breathe out and twist. Bring the hands down to the sides, resting them just on the top of the thighs. And then bend into your knees. So as you look down to the floor, you cannot see your toes. You've got a nice deep bend. Then you're going to gently lean forward so that you can see your toes. And then raise your head. We're going to go into the pelvic tilt. I'll turn sideways. What I'd like you to be aware of is that when we don't want to be doing this and sticking the bottom out. I want to keep that tailbone tucked down. So we start off by bending into the knees, gently leaning forward so the tummy is engaged and the shoulder blades are down at the back and the head is looking forward. Now the pelvic tilt is purely and simply this part of the body. So think about the pelvic bone coming up towards your nose. Elbows are slightly forward, shoulder blades down at the back, and tilt. And obviously you breathe out as you tilt, breathe in as you release. Once again, try not to release all the way through, keeping that awareness of the back. So breathe out, tilt, breathe in, release. We'll do a few more. And tilt, keep the head still, and release. And tilt. And release. Couple more, remembering the breath, breathe out, release, breathe in. Keep those knees parallel, tilt, and release. Slide the hands a little bit lower down the knees. You can now rest your hands on the knees. Again, try not to dip into the back, so keep that tailbone slightly tucked down. We're just going to do a nice little rotation to your right. So to do this, you keep the knees completely still, keep your hips in alignment, and we're going to rotate to the right. So you're going to really just bring the right shoulder back, the left shoulder down, but moving from the base of the spine, keeping the head still as you rotate. And then bringing it all the way back. And as you breathe out, going over to the left. So dropping the right shoulder and pulling the left shoulder back. Keeping the head still, keeping those knees parallel. One more either side. Noticing that lovely rotation through your spine and feel the sensation right up to almost the shoulder blades. And rotate round. And back to center. Slide the hands all the way down the legs and place the hands onto the floor. I like to put my feet on the back of the mat and have a reasonably wide stance. You're going to keep your head down and then you just walk your fingers to the front of your mat. And you're just gently going to push back through the base of the spine, bottom away from you, and feel that lovely extension through your legs. If you wish, you can place your hands flat on the floor and just keep pushing back. And hold the stretch. Now keeping your bottom where it is, so you're not going to lean forwards, you're going to walk your hands forward. just to create a little bit of a stretch through the shoulders and bring the head between the arms. So you're looking down between your legs and keep pushing your bottom away. Lovely stretch through the legs. Walk the hands back to center. And then you're going to turn your right foot 90 degrees. So it's in line with your mat. And walk your hands all the way across to your right foot. Now it may be today that you can't reach your foot, so you can place your hands on the calf, or if that's too tight, you can place your hands on your knee. And the idea is that we're going to just gently ease the body down towards the knee. And again, feel that different stretch through the back of the legs. If you feel needing a deeper stretch and your hands are down on your foot, you can bend your elbows and bring your head to your knee. Then gently stretch through the arms, bring the head back, place your hands on your knee, back to the floor, and then turn the feet to face forwards. We're going to do it on the other side, so you're going to turn your left foot 90 degrees so it's in line with your mat. Going to walk your hands all the way over, either on the foot, on the calf, or the knee. It depends where you are today. We're trying to achieve a flat back. You're going to bend the elbows, bring the head down towards the knees. If you want a deeper stretch, move your hands down your leg, bend your elbows and take your head towards your knee. Excellent. So you're going to walk your hands back to center. Gently walk your feet together, about hip width apart. Bend into your knees, allow your arms to just hang. Head tucked in. Take hold of your elbows. And then gently push your elbows down towards the floor and feel the extension of the stretch through the hamstrings and into the buttocks. And then release. Let the arms hang down. Bend into the knees deeply and uncurl. Let the arms hang in front. Keep the chin tucked in. Feel that nice sensation through the spine. We're going to take the arms all the way up. Raise up tall. And stretch. Bring the hands into your lower back. Bend into your knees. Nice and soft, so you've got that lovely ease in the knees. And tuck your chin right in. And then roll down ever so slowly, gently pulling the tummy in and feeling that lovely sensation through your spine. When you're looking at your knees, allow your hands to slide down the back of your legs. All the way down into a forward bend, keeping those knees bent. Place the hands on the inside of the legs, palms touching the legs, and then slide the hands up the inside of the legs. And then take the arms out to the side. Stretch up tall. Nice and strong, big stretch. One more. Our hands come into the lower back. Bend into the knees. Tuck your chin in and gently roll down, feeling that lovely sensation in your back. Slide your hands down your legs. This time allow the hands to hang. Just hold that position for a moment, maybe even just gently wag your tail to feel a little extra stretch. Bend deeper into the knees and uncurl. So tuck the chin in, pull the tummy in, push down through the heels, and roll up. Roll the shoulders at the top and allow the arms to come down by your sides. Just roll the shoulders again. Excellent. Oh, doesn't it feel good? Okay, so we're going to revisit the cat. So if you'd like to come down onto all fours, onto your mat. And you're going to place your knees roughly And your feet, if you look down between your knees, you cannot see your feet. So if your feet are in, just bring them parallel to your legs. And then place the heel of the hands, not the hands themselves. If you place the hands themselves underneath your shoulders, it can feel very tight on the hands and quite uncomfortable. So a little bit forward, heel of the hands underneath your shoulders. And don't allow your dip in your back. So pull the tummy in, gently pull the shoulder blades down at the back, and your head is looking forward of the mat. Now again, what we're going to start with is just tilting the pelvis. So thinking about bringing the pelvic bone all the way through towards the nose. You're going to tilt, breathe out, keep your head still. And then as you breathe in, release. A couple of times, just to create that lovely movement through your back before we go into the full cat. How are you doing? Feels good. Just tilting the pelvis, nothing more. And one more. Maybe even squeeze the buttocks a little bit to create that deeper tilt. And then release. We're going to bring this into the cat so your head stays still as long as possible. So we're going to start by tilting the pelvis nice and firm, just as we did. And you're going to bring awareness into your upper back and pull the tummy in and arch into your back. Head is still looking forward at this point. Then push down through the heel of the hands and allow the head to come down. And feel that lovely stretch. Making sure your knees are still underneath your hips so you haven't gone forwards or backwards. You're nicely in the middle. Then to release, you keep your head looking down between your knees. You breathe in, you start to flatten through the base of the spine until your awareness comes up towards the midpoint between your shoulder blades. Just give a pause there. Now transfer your awareness to the back shoulder blades and then the chest. So as you do that, you're going to draw the shoulder blades down at the back and start to lengthen through the spine as the head comes up. Excellent. And again, do keep your head nice and still. Tilt the pelvis, breathe out. Arch into the back by pulling the tummy in. Push down through the heel of the hands. Let the head tuck down. Be aware of that lovely sensation in your back. And as you return, you're starting from the base of the spine. And you feel as though someone is walking down each vertebra one at a time. Then you pause as you get to the awareness of your shoulder blades. And then you continue to breathe in and draw the shoulder blades down at the back and look forward. Brilliant. We'll do that one more time. So we're going to tuck the tailbone down, tilt the pelvis, arch into the back, push down through the heel of the hands, push through and look between your knees. And then release. Excellent. Now, if you've been to one of my classes before, we always have a bit of a laugh about the IMG cat. Well, this is the time to do it. So the IMG cat is where you move your body in a way that actually feels good for you, just to ease. You can roll it round one way and then back the other way. You can even push down backwards and then come forwards. And all you're doing is working with your body. These are your tools to ease your body. And doesn't that feel nice? Stretch it round, roll it round. Maybe I'll have a little competition to maybe find a better name for it than Angie Cat. But anyway, oh, really nice. Excellent. How are those wrists doing? We'll give them a bit of a rest now. And we're going to take this now into what we call puppy dog. And the important thing here is that we keep the hips in alignment with the knee. And then we're going to walk the hands slowly forward. We're just pressing the hands down one at a time. Make sure those hips are staying square. Ease it forward. Now start to feel that stretch in your back. And then that awareness in your shoulders. Making sure your hips are still. Your temptation is to drop down or lean forwards. Make sure those hips are nicely in alignment. Continuing to extend your hands down. And now bring your head between your arms. And ever so slowly walk your hands forward to create that lovely stretch, aiming to get your forehead on the mat. When your forehead is on the mat, you can push your bottom away and create that wonderful stretch. And then ease off by bringing the head back to the level of the arms, and then slowly, slowly, slowly walking your hands back in. Excellent. Now an IMG cat again, so we'll just roll it round. Excellent. All the way through. Now from here we're going to move into child pose. So I'd like you to visualize that I've stuck your knees to your mat. Do not move your knees. And I'd like you to just gently push back, lowering your bottom into your feet. All the way down. And then extend the arms away from you all the way through. And just hold that position for a moment. Now there may be some of you out there that have got problems with your knees. You may find it difficult to be in this position. If that is the case, you can lie on your back and draw your knees to your chest. I'll show you that one. So you can just literally lie on your back, draw your knees to your chest, you get that lovely stretch in your back, and draw your nose up towards your knees and hug your knees. For those of you who have got the extended child pose with the arms out, you can now bring your hands all the way through to the sides of your feet. Place your hands facing upwards, palms facing upwards. Relax the shoulders over the knees and just take 2 breaths here. And then slowly tuck your chin in and roll up. All the way up. And then draw the shoulder blades down at the back. Oh. Roll your shoulders. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to come into relaxation. So you will need a blanket, maybe a cushion for your head, so that you can make yourself comfortable. So you might, if you haven't got those with you right now, you can pause the video, grab your stuff, and then bring yourself into your comfortable position. Now your comfortable position is your comfortable position. Lots of people take relaxation lying down on their back, with the legs separated and the arms separated as well. Other people like to lie on in Makrasana, Makrasana being the crocodile, and you can lie down on the mat, and as you do so you can support your head with your hands, separate your feet nice and wide, and allow the heels to drop in. So the choice is yours. Your position, you could even take yourself to the side of the wall and put your legs up the wall. Support the bottom with a small cushion, so you put your legs up the wall. I'll do that for you as well. To do this, you bring yourself to the side. Bottom right up against the wall. Lean down and take the legs up the wall. Shuffle towards the wall so your bottom is right up against the wall. Allow your arms to be in your comfortable position, and then you can separate your feet. If you have a little cushion to go underneath your bottom, that is even better. But again, that's a lovely position for relaxation. So whatever your position, be comfortable. Now it's quite nice to separate the feet a little bit wider than normal, so that can release your back. And place your hands to the side of your body. If they are resting at the side of your body, palms facing upwards. Some people like to have the hands on the abdomen. Cover yourself with your blanket and have your head supported if you feel you need to have support underneath your head. Just make that connection with your breath. We use the breath in relaxation to bring the body to rest. So feel at the moment that each out-breath is easing your body gently onto your mat. Allow your awareness to rise to the crown of your head. And from here, we begin to scan the body to be aware of those subtle changes within. So bring that awareness down through your shoulders. And as you're bringing this awareness down, you can feel your shoulders resting on the mat. Taking it down through your back, following the line of your ribs, all the way down to your waist. And you may feel those lovely sensations of your back having stretched and extended this today. Taking that awareness down the legs and all the way down to your feet. I'm going to do some stretching and releasing. So pointing the toes down towards the floor, just like a ballerina on point, and enjoy that lovely stretch through the front of your legs. And take a breath in. Noticing as you breathe in how the legs tighten, the stretch is extended. So as you breathe out, the muscles soften, the body eases, and you begin to relax. Pushing the heels away from you. Feel that beautiful stretch down the back of your legs. The in-breath, deepening that stretch, extending that stretch. And the out-breath, releasing and letting go. Moving up the body into the buttocks. So squeeze them nice and tight. You'll feel your body rise as you squeeze them nice and tight. In breath. Again, that tightening as you breathe in. And then the out breath, softening, easing, releasing, and letting go. Draw the tummy towards the spine. Press the back into the floor. If you're lying on your tummy, just pull your tummy in. Take the breath in. And then slowly, slowly release the breath. Feel the ease. Begin to feel the relaxation. Now follow the line of the spine all the way up to the point between your shoulder blades. If you're lying on your back, you can draw your shoulder blades together. Take the breath in and then release. If you're lying on your tummy, you can bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Take the breath in and release. Coming into your face, closing your eyes, screwing up your nose, clenching your teeth, smile. Take a breath in. Ooh, feel that lovely stretch going right up into your scalp. When you're ready to breathe out, soften, ease, and release. Allow your awareness to come down your body to your abdomen. Become aware of the gentleness and softness of the breath. Follow the flow, so as you breathe in, that gentle rise. As you breathe out, that's gentle fall. With each out-breath, feel that you're letting go. Feel that you are releasing. And allow yourself to let go of all those things that no longer serve you. Is to enhance your awareness of breath. Become aware of the cool air that comes up the nostrils as you breathe in, and the warm air coming down the nostrils as you breathe out. Give yourself permission to rest in complete stillness and enjoy the next few moments of your relaxation. And now to bring yourself back to the moment, to yourself, to the rest of the day. Just allow the breath of the abdomen to increase, feeling the rise once again as you breathe in and the fall as you breathe out. Extending that breath a little deeper so it brings that awareness up into the chest and you feel that gentle rise of your chest as you breathe. And on the out breath you feel the connection of your body lying onto your mat. And as you breathe, you're aware now of that gentle wave of movement in your body. Take that awareness up to the crown of your head. And using the breath once again, we will bring awareness all the way through from the crown to your feet. So on your next out breath, coming down through the scalp into your forehead, across your eyes, down through your face and onto your shoulders. When you rest on your shoulders, you become aware of your back resting on the floor. Your next out breath, bringing that awareness down through your spine, through your chest, down to your waist. And again, beginning the awareness of that sensation of your body resting on the floor, that awareness coming back. And then taking that awareness all the way down your legs as you breathe out, coming into your feet. And with the awareness of your feet, just gently stretch into your toes. Roll through your ankles and feel that lovely gentle movement into your legs. Stretch into your fingers. Roll through your wrists. And then roll through your arms. So you're taking that stretch right up into your shoulders. And if you feel you'd like to give yourself a stretch, this is a great time to give yourself a lovely big stretch. If you are lying on your back, gently draw your knees towards your chest, hold on to your knees, and gently rock from side to side. Just creating that lovely massage into your lower back. If you're lying on your tummy, you have a couple of options here. You can gently and slowly roll over onto your right side, draw your knees to your chest. Or you may prefer to push yourself back into child pose really slowly, slowly, slowly. If you've got your legs up the wall, gently bend your knees, draw your knees to your chest and rock from side to side. And then slowly rock over onto your right side. Give yourself a moment. And then on your next in-breath, bring yourself slowly and gently up to sitting. You may wish to keep your eyes closed at this point. And then slowly, slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Well done, everybody. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Next time